as somebody who has a degree in history, what do you think? Do you think that memes are going to make their way into history books soon? Because they have to. There is no way to avoid their existence, even as it, like, you could say that they're a different part of culture, but at some point there's going to be some event, whether it's a movie like we're talking about now or a world event, that is just so ingrained and intertwined with a meme that they have to bring up the idea of memes.
I think that it probably will, but the way that I view memes from a historical perspective is that memes are they emerge in our particular context, but they again, as I've kind of referred to before in like my little philosophical rant about memes, is that they express an inner truth, like a primordial truth, you could say, that makes them palatable, especially the best meme templates. So like throughout all of time, people have been like relating to each other within a certain like ironic, funny sense. We just have no record of that. That's the opposite problem in the internet age, where everything is recorded. Everything is recorded, and it's so much that you can't really comprehend it all. I think what memes are is they are a popular culture expression, pop culture. They're not used by necessarily high society elite per se. Not necessarily. They emerge because people are that's relatable, that's funny, I want to share this to you. That's what they are. They exist in mass culture, and those have their purpose. But like in history, they don't change history per se, but they are a facet of American culture, of global culture now, that does exist, that people are going to have to recognize. I think that if you're going to look at a history book what memes would be is like when you're looking at a history textbook and it has that side thing that talks about like a special tangent. That's what I think memes are going to be like. Early 21st America saw the development of memes, which have now become blah, 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 blah. That's what I think what memes are. Is they are a popular mode of expression that is used in the internet. And because of that, they're a popular culture thing, which don't necessarily always have their bearing on high politics and whatever. They might maybe have an influence on them, but like but they do have an interplay. But they're a popular culture thing. And they're not going to go away anytime soon, because they're just an expression of what people say. Like, people can always say like, I found this funny, I'm going to share this to you. Or, if somebody in 1900 said, when I wake up in the morning, I just, feel so tired without coffee, and they say that in a funny way, that's the same essence as someone who shares you that funny, like me at 1 o'clock without coffee type of joke meme. That's the same essence of it, but the way of communication is quite different. That's what makes memes different, and that's also what makes them more powerful in some sense.
Well, and you said what I was going to say. They're not going away. No, unless something like so there's a really cool audio drama called Case 63, I believe. It has Oscar Isaac in it. Yeah, Case 63 starring Oscar Isaac and Julianne Moore. And it's really crazy it's about time travel. And he says that in the future, the entire internet is deleted. Everybody goes back to the dark ages. You have to figure out how to live life again without the internet because AI gets too big to handle or whatever. And that unless something like that happens, where all of the memes that have been created, the billions of memes, maybe even trillions, honestly, they just get deleted because the internet is gone. There's still going to be memory of it. It might be a pastime, but you're right. It's not like somebody has to explain what a meme is, because even grandparents are getting to understand what it is. And so they'll always be here, and they're just going to change. That's the big thing, is they're going to change in the format. We've talked about many different formats for this episode. And part of me is scared, because when I'm old and decrepit, I'm going to be like, what does this mean, grandson?
Back in my day, memes made sense. Now it's just skibbity rot, toilet brain, blah, blah, blah.
And they already don't make sense.
I know. That's the great thing, too, is we're seeing the first generation truly being raised, like born and raised within the internet. And it's not looking that good. So that's the thing about the memes are a staple, because they emerge out of the human context. They emerge out of the human condition. And so that you can't remove that. And also they exist within the internet, and the internet's not going to go away because it's too valuable for too many people, and it's too worthwhile to too many people to have it be gotten rid of. So it's either an EMP, a giant solar flare, or the AI revolution, which will inevitably destroy us all. But not me, because I'm going to declare Butlerian jihad. So that's going to be on my ticket for 2035. Get ready, people. And that's a Dune reference too. So there you go.